Hi, it's Dr. D, the MFT, and I am so happy to be here with you for day 15 of 100 Days of Nice. My nurturing self-talk of the day was I nurture and strengthen my immune system. My hope for you. I hope that during these times, you are focusing your energy and your attention on nurturing and strengthening your immune system, nurturing and strengthening the immune system of your loved ones. My integrity practice. I'm going to share some of what I've been doing to do that. I have been taking my multivitamins more regularly. I have been taking my vitamin C. I have been eating more greens. I have been having more balanced meals. I've been cooking more. I have been drinking more water. I have been cleaning my home more. I have also educated myself with scientific information and data on the COVID-19 virus, aka the coronavirus. The C, the compliment, compassion, and commit piece. I must compliment myself and say, you know what I love about you? I love your desire to get to the root of things. Because of this has allowed you to focus on our health and the ways that we can elevate it versus getting sucked up into the group thing, getting sucked up into the social panic, getting sucked up into the fear and the anxiety. The E, the emotional intelligence. I've felt concern. I am increasingly aware of the impact of the COVID-19 virus itself on the globe and on our community now that is coming closer to our backyard. I'm also increasingly aware of the spread that social panic is having and the impact that that is having on each and every one of us. Although we haven't in our area had any contractions of the virus itself, the impact that the fear and the panic and the anxiety is having on our community, it has blanketed the place. People are not behaving as themselves. People are not thinking very rationally, and I'm very concerned about the way we as the public are responding to it. There are many of us who are focusing more on the solution end, and there are also many of us that are just trying to get a grasp of control in any area we can. However, the ways in which we are doing it aren't, is the pieces of the puzzle aren't fitting well together, and we're making a very rash and irrational decisions. So I've been increasingly concerned about that. I also have been feeling grounded. I have been grounding myself in the reality of the now, and I have been grounding myself in the steps that I can take right now to create the desirable future. My desirable future is that we make it on the other side of this healthy. We make it on the other side of this with some kind of immunity. And so what can I do right now to ensure that? That's where the several things that I listed above came in with the integrity practice. Some other things that I've noticed as I'm kind of reflecting back is a lot of the cultural practices that I was kind of raised with that I may have neglected or not just practices regularly are coming back to the surface. So I remember growing up, when we would go out and we would come home, we had to change our clothes and shower or bathe. We didn't wear the outside clothes that we wore in school all day and was playing outside in all day, or got dirty in, or was touching up on everything, and we didn't wear that around the house. Like, the house was like sacred, clean space. So you don't walk around the house with your shoes on. Take your shoes off, leave them at the door, take your clothes off, put them in the laundry room, and then put on your what we call house clothes. So I found myself doing that again now. As soon as we walk in, like, we have a little bathroom area right by the entrance. We all wash our hands as soon as we walk in and put on our comfortable house clothes, and then just immediately put to the laundry room the clothes that have been out and about. And it's not only about the COVID-19 virus itself, it's also cold and flu season, period. So these practices are just really helpful in preventing us from getting any other type of infection, because that's the last thing we need right now. What we need right now is health. What we need right now is a strong immune system. So let us focus on things that build our immunity. And as a mental health provider, as a psychotherapist, I feel compelled to remind, and if you don't already know, educate you on the reality that it has been established and confirmed time and time again. Stress has a negative impact on our immune systems. So, us being in any state of stress for any extended periods of time is associated with dozens and dozens and dozens of illnesses. It is known to have a negative impact on our immunity. So, if we want to have what it takes, we want to have the umph and the strength to be able to overcome this virus if it does come to our areas. We need to keep our minds clear. We need to stay grounded. We need to be healthy psychologically, because our minds and our bodies are connected. So we must stay grounded. If you're having a hard time thinking clearly, if you're having a hard time dealing with the stress, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if your sleep pattern has been negatively impacted, schedule an appointment. Find a mental health provider in your area. I know that many of us provide telemental health services, and we're providing them more regularly, especially now. Take advantage of that. It is so important now, especially. We must have our immunity nurtured and strengthened, and being as managing our stress in a healthy way immediately, getting to the root of it, is what we need, so that when we are exposed to something outside of our control, our bodies has the resources and the tools and the nourishments and the nutrients and the strength that it needs to overcome the adversity. So be nice to those around you and others, and be just as nice to yourself. I'll see you soon.